Forget everything you thought you knew about grief. It's not just a burden to be carried. It's not a punishment to endure. What if grief is actually a compass pointing us towards our truest selves? In this video, I want to challenge the conventional narrative of loss and share how navigating the unexpected paths of grief can unlock a deeper understanding of your purpose, your journey, and the sacred path God has set before you. And when I lost my only son, Logan, my world shattered. I thought life had ended for me too. But in those darkest days, something unexpected happened. Grief began to whisper, not with answers, but with questions, not with clarity, but with nudges. And here's the idea I want to share today. What if grief isn't a problem to be solved, but a signal to be understood? Could our deepest sorrows actually be guiding us towards the truest path God has designed for us? And when grief first hits, the emotions are raw and overwhelming. Confusion, anger, and emptiness. These feelings can feel like breakdowns, but what if they're actually pings from a spiritual GPS? Signals that something in our journey needs to reroute. Signals that God is calling us towards a path we never imagined. The deeper the grief, the more significant the detour. And while that detour feels devastating at first, it can be the very road that leads us to our purpose. The world expects us to bounce right back and to move on, but grief doesn't work that way. Grief changes us forever. I've seen so many people, myself included, find new callings after loss. A mother who turned her pain into a ministry. A friend who, after losing a loved one, discovered her passion for counseling. Others who deepened their prayer life, their compassion, their connection with God. These are not accidents. They're sacred detours, divinely orchestrated pathways to new growth, new compassion, and new callings. Scripture says in Romans 8:28, and we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love him, who have been called according to his purpose. So how do we begin to engage with grief as a guide instead of resisting it? And start journaling. Write down your feelings, signs, and even questions to God. Spend time in prayer or meditation, allowing the silence to guide you. Surround yourself with a community that understands grief as a spiritual journey, not as a problem to fix. And when emotions rise up, even months or years later, ask, what are these feelings pointing me toward? What is God trying to reveal? And here's what I've learned. Grief may feel like it's breaking you, but it's also remaking you. It's recalibrating your compass towards deeper faith, stronger purpose, and eternal hope. So I want to leave you with this question. What new destination is your grief trying to reveal to you? I'm Angela Frazier, and I'd love for you to share in the comments what this message stirred in your heart. I would be honored to pray for you and cry with you, or simply say, me too. And remember, you're not walking this alone. Get your free devotional journal, Beauty in the Valley, inspired by Logan's journey home, at the link below. And with love always, Angela and Logan.